like you're the only Asian guy in a group of like all white kids or something. But yeah.
For me, it's just demonstrating that I'm not the bad type. You know, those are the ones that you see on the streets, like dressed poorly, you know, with terrible English and stuff. It's just demonstrating that you're not one of them, that you're actually looking for progress. And that's what I've got to encounter sometimes. Just like, you know, just smile, you know, and then people get along with you. You know?
Right, you feel like it's important for you to have to put that out there to the world that you're not,
Yeah.
you know, one of the, how come?
I don't know. Just, you know, falling good at it.
So Sophia, when you hear somebody like Alfonso, who's a Latino, say that it's important to him that he lets everybody know that he's not one of those other kind of Latinos, how does it make you feel?
I understand where he's coming from because a lot of people expect from Latins, especially in the Bay Area, for us to be Mexican, because Mexican is the only thing, apparently, the only Latin race that's out there. For me to speak Mexican and not Spanish.
That's just ignorance.
Yeah.
That's you're not
That's ignorance. It's not even ignorance. It's like people that I went to middle school with who's my colleague, like my fellow classmates ask if I speak Mexican. People here ask me if I speak Mexican. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's you laugh at it now, but it's when you have to face someone asking you all the time, are you Mexican? No, I'm Peruvian. So you're Mexican, right? No, I'm Peruvian.
But that means you just have to teach them.
What the fuck is up with the police? My God. I'm scared. I ain't get rid of no guns. Fuck that shit. And I had a cop pull me over the other day, scared me so bad, made me think I stole my own car. Get out the car. Get out the fucking car. You stole this car. I'm like, damn, maybe I did.
Get back to something we were talking about earlier, about stereotypes. I think it was Daniel who was talking about how hard sometimes it is when there's an expectation by your friends or by the community or by the world at large about how you should act, about, you know, how you should look, about how you should talk, about how you should think. And I just wondered if you guys could talk a little bit about that, about, you know, what those things are, you know, what those pressures are, those shoulds, and how you deal with those.
Well, I mean, for me, I just kind of got over it. I just stopped caring at this point.
What are the shoulds, though? Can you define what those are for you?
For me, I mean, it depends on which type of black person I'm talking to. If I'm talking to an educated black person, I should be speaking properly with grammar, all of that. I should be going to college. I should be doing all this. If I'm around my boys, I should be on the corner with them selling whatever they're selling that week. I should be out. I should ride with them when stuff gets real. I should be doing all that. I should be dropping out and living that way.
And how about when you're dealing with Asians or Latinos or whites? Do you feel like there's some shoulds there?
I feel like I obviously can't speak for somebody else, but I feel like most of the times when I'm in situations, they expect me to act the way that my friends expect me to act, but I tend not to. It's because I don't want to further the nigga stereotype. But yeah.
I mean, as far as like shoulds and stuff like that, I think people should act like people. People shouldn't run around trying to intimidate other people. If that's a culture, then I think that's a problem on its own. If you're trying to run around making other people feel scared of you because that's how you live. I think personally, I act how I act. I hang out like there's times where I hang out with actually a lot of the time I hang out mostly with black people, and I don't act different. I'm still a goofy white kid, right? And that's fine. Like no matter where I am, and it's like the looks you were talking about before. I'll get looks, but it's just I don't think the looks are saying like, man, F that kid because he's white with black people. I think it's like that person's different right there, right? Okay, wow, anomaly. let's move on, right? And I think it's pretty much the same. Like if I'm with white people and there's a black person, I don't think people look at it and like, man, F that black dude, he's with white people. I think they're like, he's different. Okay, let's move on. Like anomaly. If I look at that black kid, maybe an Oreo joke or something like that. Something really cheesy like that. Yeah. And so I mean, as far as shoulds, I don't think there's. I mean, as far as fitting in, there's shoulds and shouldn't. Obviously, if you're in a dangerous area, you need to kind of blend in and you need to adapt in a way. But I don't think that we should compose ourselves all the time based on shoulds and shouldn'ts. I think that should be secondary to how we were raised to act. That's part of it.
I agree with you. I care, but I don't really pay attention anymore. I kind of just, I'm gonna be me, and if you see something, get to know me first. That's all I ask you to do is get to know me. And if you see a stereotype, then you can, you know, joke around, whatever. But I'm pretty much okay with who I am and the stereotypes that I